What's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to AG Speaks. I appreciate everybody for clicking on this video today, man. I want to let y'all know, though, you know what I'm saying? This is the best time to be alive in the world right now. This is the best time to be alive. I don't care what you heard. I don't care what people been telling you. I don't care what the social media narrative is, you know what I mean? Yes, it's a lot of people out here who brainwashed. Yes, there's a lot of people out here who being influenced by the wrong things. Yes, there's a lot of people out here who don't have their heads on straight just because they being influenced by the wrong people. We had the wrong leaders put in place because of social media. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Influencers aren't the best people to be looking up to for kids and stuff. I understand that part of it. But as far as our freedom, as far as our resources, as far as our knowledge and the access to information that we have, we need to be more appreciative of that and really take advantage of it, because we so focused looking at what's bad, we not even paying attention to what's good, because there's a lot of people out here who's learning things that they would have never learned had it not been for social media. There's a lot of people making certain money and living a certain lifestyle they wouldn't have access to if it wasn't for social media. You wouldn't even be hearing me, listening to me, watching this channel or watching this video. You would never have even seen my face had it not been for social media. So I'm grateful for that part. Like, the world is so fast right now. It's so instant. You know what I mean? That yes, there could be bad things that's put in our brains. There could be bad things that come from that. But everything has pros and cons, and we need to start paying more attention to the pros, because the more we complain about the cons, we don't take advantage of the pros. And with the way the world is and the way everything in life is, period, the way I think in general, I would much rather take advantage of something than complain about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a bad situation and turn it good if you look at it like a bad situation. The way the world is, I don't think it's meant to be complained about, because the world is going to continue to evolve. The world not going to be the same in 20 years as it is today. The world not going to be the same in 40 years as it is 20 years from now. It's always going to be constantly changing, constantly evolving. And us complaining, us talking about how bad things are, us complaining about why it's not how it is back in the day is not going to change nothing. Protesting against social media not going to change nothing. None of that is going to change anything, bro. There's no way to stop what's going on in life right now. There's nobody controlling the internet. As much as we may think there's somebody really controlling the internet, there's nobody really controlling the internet. Like, you can go on and make your own domain. It's people out here who have access to certain databases. It's people who know how to hack. It's people who know how to, like, it's no way to control it. It's always going to be somebody who know how to get into some type of intricate system. It's always going to be something that can be created through technology. You know what I mean? Because all of this stuff is resources that's provided to us by God, by the earth. We could all, like, there's certain people out here who the government have no idea of, who they don't know nothing about, that has the most knowledge in the world to do whatever they want. And there's nothing that the government can do to stop this person, because this person is that smart. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, stop complaining about the way the world is. Take advantage of the way the world is. Stop looking at the world from such a bad perspective. Start to understand the good that's coming from it. Understand that it's people that's really able to live their life instead of slaving at a job for the rest of their life, because of the opportunity that's been placed upon us in this time, in this day and age. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different things that you could do to take yourself out of your situation because of the times that we are in. And it's a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to do back in the day, where in the times that you claim you wish you was in, it's a lot of things you would not have the opportunity to do. It's a lot of things you would probably be stuck in doing back in those times. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, the way I personally feel, I do feel like it was a lot more genuine back in the day. People had a lot more soul, spirit. The music was a lot more, I won't say better, but it was a lot more positive energy in the music. There's a lot more love in the music. There's a lot more, like I said, genuine energy back then. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that definitely will be missed. But at the same time, like I said, it's so many opportunities in this day and time. There's so many ways you can make your mark in today's time. There's so many different people you can influence to do right in today's time. If you got the right mindset, you could really change the world in today's time. You feel me? Back then, it wasn't as easy. You probably had to know somebody who had access to this network and that network. You probably had to print up 1 million CDs. If you wanted to be an artist, make music, you had to print up 1 million CDs, pass them out to your neighborhood, be outside every single day, probably not making no money, you know what I'm saying? And hoping, wishing on a star that somebody, the right person, see you and put you in position, and hopefully you link up with a label. And it's not like that today. Nowadays, you can do whatever you want online, build your presence online, and hopefully maybe you blow up the same day, bro. TikTok and all that, bro, it's people who blowing up instantly, bro. People who really making money off doing a silly dance online, just off having fun. Like, I don't know nobody who wouldn't want to live that type of lifestyle. You have fun and just get paid millions to do it. Like, come on, man. And I know it ain't that simple. People probably started to have more business-minded ideas, and they probably start strategizing more once they do get a little fame and all that. But at the same time, like, come on, now it's way better than clocking in at a job feeling like you don't have no purpose. You just helping somebody else build their dreams and goals. Don't nobody know your name. Don't nobody know your face. Don't nobody know your mindset. Don't nobody know what you believe in. You just going in working for somebody. You know what I'm saying? In today's time, you could change that, bro. And that's not to say it's going to be easy. I feel like people over-exaggerate how easy it is to blow up online, because it ain't easy. People don't just be blowing up, you know what I'm saying? But if you willing to put in that grind, if you willing to be consistent, if you willing to try your hardest, you feel me? The sky's the limit for you. You never know what you might be able to do. You never know what could come from that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this opportunity wasn't present 50 years ago. You know what I mean? This opportunity wasn't present 20 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to take advantage, bro. Stop looking at things from a half empty perspective and look at it half full, bro. It's going to be pros and cons to everything in life. Life is going to continuously change. It's going to continuously look more and more confusing as time goes on, because we're coming into new times and seeing things that we never seen before. It's always new things being introduced to us. There will always be new inventions. There will always be new artists. There will always be new politicians. There will always be new ideas being promoted to people. It's always going to be something new. But you have to understand, you don't have to let social media take over your mind. You don't got to let social media brainwash you. You don't got to let social media determine the way you act and the way you move. You don't got to let social media have these effects on you. You control that. You don't got to turn on your phone and look at stuff you don't want to look at. It's addicting. Yes, I understand that. But at the same time, you don't have to indulge in these things. You don't have to indulge in these things. You can have your own mind. You can still do your own thing. It's up to you to do that, though. Don't blame the world for you not having a strong enough mind to stay off social media when you feel like it's too much, or for you to move over here to think this way that you feel like you should be thinking. Don't blame the world for that, because the world is going to always be the world. You can't change it. You know what I'm saying? The world is going to always be the world. If you really feel a way about it, you know what you can do? Turn on your phone, talk about it, and people who feel like-minded people will come around and they will like, share, and subscribe or follow whatever platform you on, and they'll help you spread your message, bro. Back in the day, that was not a possibility. You would have had to knew somebody that'll put you on TV and give you that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If you really feel a way about the world, use the platform that's given to us and get on there, speak your mind, and let people repost it for you. Way easier said than done. I understand that. But with consistency, anything is possible if you really believe in what you're saying. People love to complain, but people don't like to make any changes at all. People love to complain, but they don't like to try to make any changes at all. They don't even try. They'll rather complain to people who willing to listen. And the people who willing to listen, 9 out of 10, they're not going to be nothing in life either. Because they sitting there listening to BS, listening to nothing. I would much rather, bro, I'd rather sit and watch a podcast all day than to sit and talk to somebody in person that's talking about nothing. Like, come on. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So that's going to conclude the video, man. Like I said, man, listen, stop looking at everything so negatively, man. Stop looking at everything like the glass is half empty when it's really half full, bro. It's a lot of opportunity out here. Get to it, you know what I'm saying? Make the best out of this. Don't complain. Make the best out of it. You feel me? And other than that, I'm gone.